Even if you have a cat, put a harness on it, walk it.
Skip to my Lou, my darling.
Hi guys, it's Lou. A couple of weeks ago, I put on a pair of pants and I noticed that they were a little snug. So I went to weigh myself, which I don't often do, and I realized that I was up about 5 or 6 pounds. Now, that's nothing drastic and it's not a big deal, but I was eager to learn why. I hadn't changed my diet. I still exercised, I did yoga, and everything else seemed pretty much the same. At first I thought, okay, I'm getting older. This is just part of the deal. Losing hormones, gaining weight, that's got to be it. Well, I soon realized that that wasn't it, and what it was quite surprising. As many of you know, I had a dog, Abby, and we had her for about 11 and a half years. And within all those years, I would have to say that I walked Abby a good 4 to 5 times a week. And they weren't really long walks. They were anywhere from 20 minutes to 45 minutes. I walked her rain or shine, snow or hail. She just loved her walks, and I enjoyed that time to myself as well. In the winter, we'd walk between 3 and 5 o'clock, but in the spring and summer we would walk after dinner because that's when the weather was the best, especially in the summer when you really couldn't go on a walk until about 8 o'clock when the sun was down. About 4 months ago, we lost Abby, and needless to say, my walks were fewer. Well, guess what? I thought about it and it made perfect sense. I had gained this weight because I was walking less frequently, if at all. Once I realized this, I took a little look on the internet, and we all know that walking is good for you and that it burns calories, but it turns out it does so much more than that. Let's take a look, shall we? A website called Caring Push tells me that there are 13 benefits of walking, and this is specifically after eating dinner. Now, I didn't think of this on my own, but one of the main reasons that walking after dinner is most beneficial is because if you did it after breakfast or after lunch, you would have been moving around anyway, but after dinner is generally a time where people eat and then sit on the couch, and movement is at a minimum. So let's go through these 13 benefits and see what we think. Number 1 is better digestion of that dinner you just ate. Apparently, it activates gastric enzymes as well as juices. That's what it says, juices, to assimilate food properly and better absorb nutrients. Number 2 is less stomach problems. And I think that has a lot to do with number 1, where walking aids in digestion. People actually saw less symptoms of their acid reflux and heartburn when they walked after dinner. It speeds up metabolism. I really think any exercise will do that, especially after eating, because the calories in our food gives us energy. And when we have energy, walking is a great way to spend it. Spend energy, sure. Improved blood circulation, because you're moving. Lowers triglycerides. Okay, let's see what those are. Triglycerides and low-density lipoproteins are the sticky substance found in our fat tissue and blood. Ew. Okay, so triglycerides is something that helps clog arteries, and you don't want that. So it has a lot to do with number 4, the blood circulation, then 5, the triglycerides. Number 6 controls blood glucose levels. After eating a meal, our blood glucose level reaches its highest in around 30 to 60 minutes. So it's best to go for that walk within that time frame. Burns more calories. I don't know more than what, but I'm thinking it's as opposed to not walking after dinner. Number 8 helps in your weight loss efforts. And this goes along with the just sitting after dinner. If you walk after dinner, that's extra exercise, and it just means that you are burning those calories and not sitting on the sofa, which I like to do. Number 9 prevents obesity. That's kind of a stretch, preventing obesity, but it goes with numbers 1 through 8 as well. As soon as we start digesting, glucose gets created in our system. And to remove that extra glucose, our pancreas creates insulin. And insulin is an obesity hormone. Its main job is to remove that extra glucose and store it into our fat tissues. So walking is good, prevents obesity. Number 10, stronger immune system. It's like stepping stones up. Better digestion leads to a boosted metabolism. If you put all those together, better digestion, healthy stomach, boosted metabolism means that your immune system will be stronger. Number 11, relieves stress. I don't even have to read that. It's true. I really enjoyed the part of the walk where we would get outside, and I know not everybody has these kinds of trails, but you're getting out into nature, and I had to walk really slow because Abby was a sniffer. She sniffed everything, but we were out there, we were walking. That alone was a big stress reliever for me. It's all about boosting endorphins, and as if her as a pet to me didn't give me enough endorphins, which it did, walking her only intensified it. Are we done yet? Better sleep. Well, any exercise is going to give you better sleep. This actually goes all the way back to better digestion. You've relieved some stress and you're going to sleep better. 13, quality time with your companion. Well, yeah, that was pretty much the biggest part of it for me. They say your companion can be your family, your friend, or even your dog. We did, as a family, go on walks, but it is a lot harder to gather and have time with 3 people than it is just with one dog who has nothing else to do. All right, I had to change my battery, so things might look different. All right, so those are the 13 benefits, at least according to this website, of taking a walk after dinner. Now, normally I would not have really looked twice at this article, but for me, it really makes sense as to why I gained a little weight and even looked a little frumpier. During those few months, not only had I not been walking as much, I was a little bit sad, which walking does help with. Anyway, you guys may have seen in the past couple of weeks another canine in my household. Only this one is a gigantic boy who is waiting outside of my door right now. I think he kind of loves me. Anyway, having a dog in the house again, it does get you out there, even though walking him kind of scares me because he is 110 pounds of pure muscle, and when he sees another dog, I really have to hold on to him, and it's kind of scary. But just knowing that walking after dinner was such a big part of how I was feeling and even how I was looking, I've started walking after dinner, dog or no dog. And I just thought I would share with you guys that it's real. It is something that truly helps you all the way from digestion to depression to losing a little bit of weight. It's good for your body. It's good for your mind. It gets you out of the house, and you can plop on the couch when you get back from your walk. Let us know in the comments how you feel about this whole walking after dinner thing. Do you do it? Does it help? Do you like it? Or do you just go straight for the couch after dinner? Even if you have a cat, put a harness on it, walk it. That sounds weird. I'll put these 13 benefits of walking after dinner down in the description box so you can read them as well as having heard them from this. Otherwise, that's it for this video on getting fit and staying fit with this one simple activity at this particular time. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. If you did enjoy the video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you aren't already subscribed but would like to be, please hit that button down below and you'll see me very soon with more videos. Bye guys!